Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Hager number 242F. This is a satin chrome 26D or 626. Satin chrome brass base material floor stop is what it is. This is a relatively new type of design, relatively new, that will allow you to incorporate two conditions with one piece of hardware. Back in the old days, you would need some of the short door stops and some of the tall ones, depending on the flooring condition and the undercut of the door. This unit allows you to do a tight sort of undercut. It also allows you to do one where there's a higher undercut by having a short lip, but yet a very tall base. Okay, so no longer ordering 20 of this one and 30 of this one and then having, 19 of one left over. That sort of idea. So the base diameter is 1 11/16 per Hager. A base height, and I'll hold it upside down so we can accurately measure it a bit better, about 1 5/8 inches. Okay. The height of that lip is quite short. It's going to be less than 1/4 inch. And they do call it 7/32 of an inch. Okay. This is going to easily accommodate your scenarios where you're going to have something as small as perhaps a 5/16 undercut all the way up to something much greater. You could easily get away with something that has 1 1/8 undercut, would be my opinion, or maybe a 1 inch undercut. And that range is going to encapsulate all common conditions, really. The 242F from Hager is available in all of the common finishes: your brass, your bronze, your chrome, oil rub bronze as well, nickel, satin and polish. They can occasionally do some custom finishes on special order. One thing I like about a lot of Hager door stops is the inclusion of a comprehensive anchoring package, and in this case you're going to get a plastic anchor and that wood screw that you can see, a sheet metal screw, flathead sheet metal screw. You'll also get that machine bolt and the lead anchor, and if you've installed a door stop with a lead anchor, you know that that is the best way to proceed with installing it. But nonetheless, you shouldn't be left with needing any sort of screw or anchor to get this installed. Now your installation obviously is going to be marking and drilling 2 holes. This hole, when it goes in to the first and smaller hole, you're simply going to rotate this item until you have your anchor point, and that pin just simply keeps that from turning, is really all that it does. There is a link below this video to a document called Cut Sheet where you can review the 242F in terms of it being just a tear sheet out of the catalog. There's really no additional information that's provided there, although it does classify the anchor type that's included. There's also a link to a document called Installation. And that document to the installation will give you the most detailed amount of installation instructions that I've ever seen for a door stop. Hager is great because they'll either have, with some items that don't require any installation instructions, like a bypassing door guide, or they'll have quite exceptionally detailed installation instructions. And this is an instance where you have that. You'll see the 242 and where they're calling your door undercut to be between 1/4 and 1 1/8, that kind of thing. And then you'll see the other 2 models, the 241F and the 243F, referred to as that undercut really fluctuates. But that 242 is by far the most common of the 3 that are listed, and it's because of that dimensional relationship between lip and overall height. Okay? Give you the idea of the holes that need to be drilled and how deep, what drill bit to use are also indicated there. Now, speaking of links below this video, there is one to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Hager products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to the full product catalog. Now, the name Hager is really synonymous with Hager hinge. Historically, that's how people know Hager. Everything as it pertains to hinges, industrial and commercial, certainly residential hinges. But they're far more than just a hinge company. They sell practically everything for the door opening except the door and frame itself, and I bet they're working on that. Lock sets, exit devices, door closers, electrified hardware, trim and auxiliary, sliding material, bypass, bifold, pocket, track hangers, guides, things of that nature. They're also going to be able to help with a variety of ancillary hardware like signage, like filler plates for use on steel doors and frames, etc. If you have any questions on the Hager 242F 26D satin chrome dome style, you can see why they would call it a dome. Dome stop or any other Hager product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.